Okay, so hello Mr. Shoshu. So today I'm gonna demonstrate to you the symmetric and the asymmetric encryption. And for the symmetric encryption, firstly I will create a file named plain.txt and I will input some content into the file, like something cool. And just to make sure, I want to check whether the content has already been written into the file. One more step is cat plate. That's it. Okay, so now we'll be moving on to the encryption phase. So firstly, we type OpenSSL ENC servers encrypt, and I will use the DES technique to encrypt this file. Type DES the input file will be the plain and the output file will be the cipher.txt. So the terminal will ask me to enter the password, so I will enter the password, and we cannot see the password since Ubuntu doesn't allow us to watch the password. And now I already re-entered the password, then I just click enter, and there will be the warning pops up, but it is okay to skip it. And now I want to check the content of the encrypted file, cat cipher.txt. So it is already encrypted. And one more symmetric encryption type that I would like to introduce to you is the advanced encryption system, or aka AES. So I will use the same plain txt file from the previous exercise. So now we encrypt the file like OpenSSL ENC, then we AES 256 and ECB, and the input file would be plain, and the output file would be the cipher1.txt. And we will ask it to me to enter password. I will enter the password. Oh, the password is a little bit short, so we re-enter it. Okay, so good. The warning pops up. It is okay. So I will check the content of the cipher1.txt. So as you can see, it is already encrypted. So now I would like to decrypt this file. I will just be using the same, nearly the same code from the previous lines of the ASL. inc -d separate decrypt AES 256 ECB. The input file would be the cipher one. Enter, and I will enter the password, and there's already displayed the content of the cipher1.txt. So now I'll be moving on to the asymmetric encryption. So I'll be focused on the RSA public key cryptography. So for this exercise, I would like to create a new file named recipe.txt, and I will be adding some content into the file, like arrows, pollos, into the file. And just to make sure, I want to double check it again. Okay, so good. So now I will generate a RSA key. So firstly, type OpenSSL, then gen RSA, then I'm gonna out for the output, then the key pip, and 2048 stands for 2048 bit. Okay, it's all good. Now I want to check for the detailed information of the key. So just basically OpenSSL RSA, the in key pip, and then the text and no out. enter. Sorry, it display here is the key. And then now are we moving on to the next stage, which is extracting the public key out from the private key. Basically just type over SSL or then RSA, and then input the key path, the output and we public out, pub out, and then out. The output key would be have the name like pubkey.pep. Enter. Yeah, it says that it is writing RSA key. It is all good for us. And now I will try to encrypt the recipe.txt and try to send it over to some receivers. Now firstly is OpenSSL, and here we will use the public key utilities pkeyutil. The input file would be the recipe, and the output file would be the recipe dot slash dash enc.txt, stands for the encryption. Then with the pub in public key in key, sorry, pub key dot pip, and then encrypt it. Enter. So good. So now we check for the content of the recipe. Easy time. Okay, it's all good for us. It's already encrypted. And pretending that I send this recipe -enc.txt to some other cook, and now they would like to view my recipe, so they have to decrypt that, right? So here's the solution for them. This is OpenSSL, and then save a pkeyutil. Then the input file would be the recipe enc, and the output file would be the recipe.txt, stands for decrypted txt. And the in key would be the key that we created from the very beginning. Key pip, and then decrypt. Enter. And now to check for the content of the recipe-dnc.txt, whether to see whether they match with the send file or not, I will check it. Enter. Here, it displayed as it's arroz con pollos. Okay, so this is the last of my demonstration. Thank you for watching.